Bebop. It's a cool name, and probably my favorite of the two Foot Clan mutant powerhouses. You'll probably hear me say this a lot during these reviews, but Rocksteady was my favorite growing up, and now as an adult, I can't get enough of Bebop. It's strange, because while playing the arcade game as a kid, I loved Bebop's ring laser. It just seemed much more powerful and devastating than Rocksteady's machine gun. Also, much more appealing design-wise. I always wish that they made a human Bebop version of the toy, and I don't mean the mutations one. I guess for now, I'll have to settle for this custom by Zobovor on DeviantArt. Check it out. He also puts in the descriptions of what he used in order to make him. I'll put the link in the description below. Powerhouse Punk Enforcer for the Foot Clan. Bebop is a type of fast jazz music, but it doesn't make sense for this character since he's a punker Bebop.
Hey, what are you, some sort of punker? Huh?
In another world, I guess he's a cowboy.
Right, boss. I don't even know what a cretin is. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
In the cartoon, Bebop, Rocksteady, and their gang were hired goons for the Foot Clan. When Shredder found out that Hamato Yoshi and the Turtle were mutants, he wanted to have mutants of his own. So he had an open casting for humans to be mutated after he had stolen a rhino and a warthog from a zoo. I guess this could be the famed Brooklyn Zoo that all the rappers rap about. Okay, let's take a look at Bebop's articulation. So his head actually spins around from side to side, but not really looking side to side, if that makes sense. His arms can go up and down. Both of his wrists have a swivel. And he has ball-jointed legs. Let's look at his features. This is where the Playmates toy line starts to add details to their figures. The turtles were pretty plain, but these guys, oh man. Bebop has a purple mohawk and blue shades. Although, I do wish that these were the purple slit shades. Those things are awesome. His left ear and snout are pierced. He has turtle shell shoulder pads. And here's something that I only realized while I was writing up this review. The scars on his arms are the head and arms of dead turtles. Isn't that wild? Okay, they're just unpainted details, but I mean, they do kind of look like scars because of that. His right wrist has a bracer and his left has a chain. He wears a necklace with a skull and a red vest with some kind of face design on the back. I can't really make it out. His pants are black and it looks like he lost a button to them since they're open and they're being held up with a belt. His tail is exposed in the back. The right leg is all patched up, and his left leg, well, it has a metal brace. And finally, he wears red Chuck Taylor All-Stars. Man, I learned so much about this figure just by breaking him down. Okay, let's check out his accessories. Bebop comes with 3 accessories: a double-edged knife, a garbage can shield, and his shell drill. The shell drill has a scope and screen. I'm not sure what the scope is for, since Bebop would just have to jam the thing into unsuspecting victims. And the screen, I'm just gonna take that as battery life. The prototype for Bebop has him holding a Triceratops machine gun in black. It also looks much more appropriate since Rocksteady also comes with a machine gun. We can also see on the prototype that he has more painted details. In the later prototype that was photographed for the back of the packaging, we can see that Bebop had a brass trash can lid. Let's look at the portrait of Bebop. Powerhouse Punk Enforcer for the Foot Clan. Vital Punctistics, Weapons, Turtle Shell Drill, Garbage Can Shield, Knife. Birthplace, Hoggywood. Height, 5'10". Weight, 265 pounds. Age, 19. Previous forms, punk gang member, Warthog. Bebop is a mutant punk rock hog who could slam dance his way through any crowd. This Roadhog warrior dares to shave his head in blatant opposition of the establishment and his parents. Behind his mohawk ponytail, cool shades, and all-star tennis shoes lurks the heart of a pig, ready to pulverize the turtles. Guided by the evil Shredder, Bebop is willing to roll in the mud to snort out the turtles. His 2 turtle shoulder pads cover a grotesque array of safety pins, tattoos, and junk food. Always at his side, the shell drill serves as a constant reminder that the party's not over until every turtle lies on his back. Who would have thought that Bebop was from California? Bebop doesn't have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and other strangeness bio, so we'll just move along. I love Bebop's stance. He always looks like he's ready for action. The Triceratron machine gun would have been awesome as a weapon, but his shell drill is still pretty cool. I imagine that when they said that it's a reminder that the party isn't over, that he uses it after he's exhausted every other way of fighting the turtles, and then just goes wild on them. Bebop had a few surprises for me. I never knew that Bebop had a leg brace and that the scars on his arms were the skeletons of dead turtles on his shoulders. He's such a bamf that scars were the first things that came to mind when I saw the unpainted details. He's great when he's with his mutant bro Rocksteady. Both can be super dangerous, and they're also super hilarious in the Fred Wolf Show.
I wish I'd brought some comics.
There's no way that I can imagine one without the other. They go together like Bebop and Rocksteady. A beautiful mess.
Better get ready, come to Rocksteady. Heroes in a half shell,
Not weasels in a cream sauce.
heroes in a half shell,
They're tubular and way far.
heroes in a half shell,
They ain't no enchilada.
heroes in a half shell.
They don't do the lambada. I wanna be a hero like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I wanna be a hero like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a half shell,
Not weasels in a cream sauce.
heroes in a half
They're
shell,
tubular and way far.
heroes in a half shell,
They ain't no enchilada.
heroes in a half
They
shell.
don't do the lambada. I wanna be a hero like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I wanna be a hero like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, you cretins! Now look what you've done!
We didn't know he was gonna do that.
We don't even know what cretins means.
Neither do I, Bebop. Neither do I.